Welcome back to TmezTV. Today, I am working on mini bikes. I have been on a mini bike kick, and it all started right here. I decided I wanted to build a mini bike and just kind of was winging it on this one. Had to put a jack shaft on it, but it turned out pretty cool. And then I built one just like this. Man, that thing rides so nice. We are about to build a mini bike, okay? So I filmed building this one, okay? And then after that, I just kind of got crazy because it's so tough to film and build stuff, and I want my garage clean. And so I went ahead and, hung some checks, cleaned some stuff up a little bit around here. Here it is, the mini bike. It is a twin to this one here. Got a brand new Predator, all the parts over here, some tires, got a carb kit, bars, front forks, brakes. Later on I'm gonna do one with a torque converter and maybe do a mini bike with this little dude here on there. It'll be a little bit lower, but this is actually, this is for this. So I got a brand new set, a little bit smaller, harder compound, I hope, maybe. Less rubber, hoping that this thing will actually drift on tires. If you don't know, I am not exactly, OSHA when it comes to riding street bikes, racing cars, driving street cars, whatever it may be, quads, dirt bikes. All right, so let's get into this. All right, so here's the manual. We don't need that. This, yeah, need to make sure to put oil in it. This, oh, we don't need that either. Okay, what do we got here? Harbor Freight Special, the 212 Predator. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I do to prepare it real quick, and this is pretty simple. Take the governor off and kind of set up for a throttle cable, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I got a carb kit for this one because just kind of trying stuff and having fun with building these little mini bikes. Party foul. I dropped this bolt. It ended up in there, and it could be stuck to the magnets on the flywheel now. So that's okay. Live and learn, and I can teach everybody a lesson. So this right here is the governor. I should have showed you guys. And ultimately, the governor runs all the linkage, and you just kind of get rid of all this stuff here. And then what you have here is just throttle stuff. But first, I gotta find that bolt. There it is. Now I just need something like a magnet. Because I had to take this off, because you want to rotate this to where this pull start is up and not like that. So, needed to do that anyways. Don't use the impact to tighten things. Tighten it with a wrench. And this here is one of my favorites. Look, just two extensions welded together, and you got a little T-handle. If you need some leverage, you could always put a breaker bar on there. So pull this all the way back, and then this is gonna be your spring. All right, so now you're good to go. The governor's all taken off of it, but we're gonna have to put the governor back on if you want a throttle linkage. And then ultimately, all you have to do is run the cable through here this way, and then hook up to this, and boom, you're ready to go. Put the tank back on and you're ready to go. Here, I'll show you. So you can see here, all I did was I cut that off, and then I'm using this for the throttle cable. And then the throttle cable picks up on this arm, and boom, you have a throttle linkage. I'm gonna actually safety wire this so it doesn't move, because I have a carb kit I'm gonna try out. Boom. So cut that off, put that there, breather, ready to go. All right, we got the bars on it now, forks. We could put the wheel on it, but we don't need that yet. So what is next? I need to mount the seat probably, because I got to drill some holes and I don't want to get anything dirty. Making progress. We are making progress. I've been building the exhaust, but this thing fit, and it tucks in just perfect. And it's one less thing for me to build. And, you know, to be quite frank, people just don't want to spend any money. So I need to have a couple ways to make it cheaper. And, you know, it'll be nice and quiet, so that'll be nice. The twist throttle and cable, and pretty much a front tire, a number plate, and this thing will be ready to fire. Got the brakes on it. Got the throttle all figured out. This thing is ready for a front tire and fuel. And I did it before they came home.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your day?
My favorite color. It was good. I got a sticker and I only need one more.
One more sticker? So I lied. With this thing, I got this carburetor on it. I gotta put exhaust on it. So, do I just go on the outside, or do I try to shoot it inside. Probably should go in between here. Okay, I'll be there in a minute, okay? I am gonna turn it up and run it in this way. That way it's clear. On the other one, I ran it straight out like that. Do something, maybe not out quite the center. I might just come out right here off the side. Hey, you drinking all my soda?
Yeah, I already drunk it all.
You already drunk it all? You're too cute. Alright, so I tacked one piece on and then just kind of marked around that. You could see on this one, I ran it on the outside. I do them all a little different. This one here is pretty slick, but I'm afraid that gap is too tight and it might melt the powder coat, so I don't know. Maybe not by there, it's kind of cool. Looks pretty cool from there, huh? Kind of rips around that pipe. She's working the pedal. Huh?
Yeah.
It's like a seesaw.
Yeah, that we stand on.
Kind of like it. I'm digging that. Hey girl, shut the door. Shut the door. What's up? Got crazy hair today.
Well, probably because of the windstorm.
Oh yeah. Boy, that is the nicest one yet. It was a different flange. It must be a nicer material. But I did start using 40 thousandths. It's like a ER80, I think, instead of the 70. And it goes pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let that cool down and we'll put it on the bike. Oh yeah. What do we got left? Look. I feel like I need to put a little angle on the end of this or something though. Get it, you know, past there but not too far out. Oh yeah, I had to hold that one. That almost gave me arm pump. Let's make sure it's close to where I want it. Yeah, even looks pretty square. I like it. All we need is fuel and a front tire. Got some fuel. I've had some issues with my quad. I put a brand new carburetor on it 2 years ago and it took a year and it was just gummed up. So some 4-cycle fuel that's ethanol free and you know, some good octane, and it doesn't smell like gasoline either. So these things, if they leak out of the bowls or something, that it doesn't smell like gasoline in here because this stuff has more of a solvent smell to it. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Now we gotta see if it'll fire. Oh yeah, Is that sweet or what? So it all started there, and I had so much fun with that one. I built the mini bike that I sold Johnny that was just like this one. And this thing is so fun to ride, and the thing rips, and it's a wheelie machine, and this thing is just like it. And you know, the trikes, you know, this thing, little drift trike with the plastic tires, and then this thing is just a wheelie machine. I put a really nice clutch on these, a Norton, and those things go really good. But I am trying to sell these things. You know, I started it, I was having so much fun riding them and everything. I thought, surely somebody's gonna want one of these, you know. And so if you're interested in picking up a mini bike or even one of these trikes, the trikes are a little expensive because, man, the go-kart parts, I got well over $2,500 in go-kart parts and tires and the wheelwood brakes, but they're kind of a showpiece, you know. And I'm so pumped the way these things turned out. I got clutch covers coming for everything, and these things, the mini bikes are a lot of fun, and the mini bike is quite a bit cheaper. Email me at TMESERAULL@gmail.com. So my name is TmezTV, so look it up, Tmez, TmezESRAULL. That was a lot of fun. I enjoy building things, and you know, I build the frames on these, the exhaust, and the handlebars, and then buy all the other parts, the seat and stuff. And yeah, on the trikes, I do a lot more. I build the bars, the forks, the frame, the fuel tank, the wheelie bar, have a custom seat made. These things are a little bit more in depth, but they're kind of like a sprint car. You know, it's got a sprint car rear caliper. These are off of the sway bar on a sprint car. This is a breather off of a sprint car. It's got the brake lines are all off, you know, sprint car stuff. You know, fittings from Earl's and the old Hoosiers. You know, so this thing is pretty awesome, and it rips. This does probably 40 miles an hour, and I have these geared up a bunch, so they're about 35, 34, but it's a wheelie machine. So headed to Florida, so racing footage coming in hot. Headed to Florida, we'll be racing Evolution Monday and Tuesday in the Christopher Dyson and Shawn Michael prepared 20. This thing rips. It's my Pennsylvania footage. We picked up a win last year at Volusia, so I'm pretty pumped about going back. Got all kinds of projects, all kinds of ideas. I actually just purchased, you could see what I'm working with table-wise, and you know, I don't have anywhere to weld to mount anything really. You know, I got this clamp, but it only goes in this far, so this is my little jig I've been using. But I just purchased, it showed up today to the shipping dock, a fab table, a modular weld table from Texas. Bing! Here it is. And man, I'm so pumped because this is just the start. This is just the start. I love to build things, okay? And probably up next is I will be building my BA DRC sprint car and we're going to do a whole build on that, you know, from the ground up. Everything needs to be gone through. I got it as a used car, and you know, I had it powder coated. I put a new body on it. It's pretty much ready to put back together. There's my sprint car. It's been down here for a little bit, so that's coming up really soon. Maybe after Florida, we build a sprint car. Definitely getting that weld table, and then once I get the weld table, you know, probably need to sell a couple of these before I go building any more mini bikes or anything. But I have all the notes for everything, so man, I can whip up another one in a week. If you want one, custom colors or whatever, I'll get it powder coated however you want it. Yeah, sprint car build coming soon. Florida, 5 nights in Florida this week. Thank you so much for watching TmezTV. This whole YouTube experience for me has been a lot of work and a lot of learning for me, you know, doing the titles and editing and trying to create content. You know, like I drive race cars, and what I do is I turn on the camera while I'm, you know, going and doing my thing. And you know, so blessed that people are enjoying it and watching it. And hey, leave a comment down below what you think of the mini bikes. What do you think I should build next? I might even build like a little yard cart. I don't know, you know, just I got that motor sitting there, so I'm gonna build something. I got this new table, I got the mill, I got all the tools that I want, so that I could just be down here fabricating cool stuff. I wouldn't say Jesse James, because I'm no Jesse James, but my name is TmezERAULL, and I'm pretty good at being Tmez. Look, post. Wow, that thing's got pretty good angle before it falls backward.